The battlefield of Warzone 2.0 is ruthless. Every corner could be your last, and only the smartest, fastest, and most strategic players will survive. You drop in with nothing but a pistol, scavenging for gear while enemies lurk around every corner. The gulag is always one mistake away. But what separates casual players from true Warzone champions? It is not just about gun skill. It is about positioning, strategy, and making the right moves at the right time. In this video, we will break down 5 essential tips that will help you dominate every match, outplay your opponents, and secure those all-important victories. Whether you are a solo warrior, a duo tactician, or part of a well-coordinated squad, these pro-level strategies will give you the edge over your competition. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you will never play Warzone 2.0 the same way again. Now let's jump into the top 5 tips for absolute battlefield domination. Tip 1. Master the drop. Land like a pro. Your journey to victory starts before you even hit the ground. Choosing the right drop location can set the tone for your entire match. While high-traffic zones like Al Mazrah City and Observatory are tempting for instant action and quick kills, they also come with high risks and early eliminations. On the other hand, quieter locations like Tarak Village or Rohan Oil provide safer looting opportunities, giving you a strong foundation for the mid-game. The key to a perfect drop is understanding the flight path and adjusting your landing accordingly. Jump late for safer landings away from enemies, or drop early if you want an aggressive start. Learn how to glide efficiently, cut your parachute for speed, and reposition in midair to secure the best loot before the chaos begins. But landing is just the first step. Once you hit the ground, loot efficiently and intelligently. Prioritize armor plates, a solid primary weapon, and enough cash for an early loadout, or UAV. The faster you gear up, the better your odds of surviving the early game chaos and making it to the later stages of the match. Tip 2. Loadouts and perks. Build the perfect setup. Loadouts are everything in Warzone 2.0. Unlike standard Battle Royale loot, a well-optimized loadout gives you a direct advantage over opponents stuck with ground loot. The best strategy is to grab a primary weapon from a loadout drop or buy station early on, then work toward a full loadout later. Some of the most dominant weapons right now include RPK, a laser-accurate LMG with insane damage output. Fennec 45, melts enemies in close quarters fights. TAQ-56, one of the best all-around assault rifles for ranged combat. But perks matter just as much as your weapons. Make sure you are running Ghost to stay off UAVs, fast hands for quick reloads, and high alert to react faster when enemies are targeting you. A strong loadout setup means the difference between being hunted and becoming the hunter, so always make sure you are prepared for every fight. Tip 3. Positioning and rotations. Always be one step ahead. Winning in Warzone 2.0 is not just about gunfights, it is about where you take those fights. Smart positioning can give you a massive advantage over less experienced players. High ground wins fights. Always try to hold elevated positions, whether it is a rooftop, a hillside, or a watchtower. Enemies below you have to expose themselves, making them easy targets. Cover is your best friend. Never move through open areas without a plan. Stick to buildings, rocks, and other objects to break enemy sightlines. Zone control. The gas circle dictates how every match plays out. If you are too late to rotate, you will be forced into bad fights. Move early and secure power positions before the zone forces you into a losing battle. A well-thought-out rotation strategy is key to long-term survival and consistent wins. Tip 4. Smart combat strategies. Fight smarter, not harder. Gunfights in Warzone 2.0 are more than just pulling the trigger. The best players engage on their own terms, using tactics that force enemies into bad situations. Pre-aim and pre-fire. If you know an enemy is around the corner, do not wait for them to peek. Take control of the fight. Use stun and flash grenades. A well-placed tactical grenade can instantly turn a fight in your favor. Strafing and slide canceling. Moving unpredictably makes you harder to hit. Never stand still during a fight. Third-party engagements. If two enemy squads are fighting, wait for the right moment to strike. Let them weaken each other, then move in for the easy cleanup. A strategic approach to combat means winning more fights with less risk. And that is what separates casual players from Warzone champions. Tip 5. Squad coordination, the key to victory. Warzone 2.0 is not just a game of individual skill. Teamwork and communication can make or break your squad's chances. No matter how good your aim is, a disorganized team will always struggle against a well-coordinated squad that moves and fights as a unit. If you are playing in duos, trios, or quads, these are the golden rules. Call out enemy positions clearly. Saying "over there" is useless. Use compass directions, ping markers, and building names to pinpoint threats, and ensure your teammates know exactly where to focus. Quick and precise callouts can mean the difference between victory and a squad wipe. Stick together, but do not stack. Staying too close makes your squad an easy target for grenades, airstrikes, and flanking enemies. Instead, spread out strategically, maintaining visual contact with each other while covering different angles. This way, you can support each other without being easy prey for explosives or ambushes. Revive smart. If a teammate goes down, do not rush in blindly. First, clear the surrounding area. Check for snipers or enemies pushing in, and use cover before attempting the revive. If the situation is too dangerous, it is sometimes better to reposition and buy them back later than to risk losing the entire squad. Share resources. A well-equipped team wins fights. Drop extra armor, ammo, cash, and UAVs to ensure everyone is prepared for upcoming battles. A single UAV or self-revive kit in the right hands can turn the tide of the fight. A well-coordinated squad is nearly unstoppable, so if you want to win consistently, teamwork is non-negotiable. With these 5 essential Warzone 2.0 tips, you now have the knowledge to dominate the battlefield, outsmart your enemies, and secure more wins than ever before. But knowing these strategies is just the beginning. The real challenge is putting them into action. So next time you drop into Warzone, land smart, rotate early, fight strategically, and communicate with your team. Watch how your gameplay transforms and how your win count rises. If you found these tips helpful, hit that like button. Subscribe for more pro Warzone strategies, and let us know your favorite tip in the comments below. Now get out there, drop in, and start securing those victories.